Hi everyone, I'm Heather and I have suffered from severe and chronic patellofemoral pain syndrome for several years. In this series of videos, I will demonstrate exercises that I've learned from physical therapists over the last few years that will not stress your patellofemoral joint. These moves will strengthen your quads, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, your outer thighs and back hip muscle, and your glutes or rear and calves, with little to no stress to your patellofemoral joint or your knee as a whole. If you've tried everything, such as months of resting your knees and maybe even surgery, and you still have chronic knee pain, you really need a way to exercise that will not aggravate your patellofemoral joint and increase your pain. Strong muscles will raise your metabolism, helping you to burn more calories and control your weight. And as we all know, we feel a lot better if we can exercise and we look better. One thing to remember in regard to the patellofemoral joint, or even the whole knee joint, is that strength training exercises to avoid, because they are the most stressful to the joint, involve bending the knee and bearing weight or pushing against resistance, as in squats, stair climbing, stepping, lunges, leg presses, and knee extensions. So we won't be doing those. The exercises that we'll be doing will largely involve straight legs. And do this set of exercises 2 to 3 times a week, making sure you have at least 1 day of rest in between. Okay, so the first exercise we will do will be for your quadriceps. And for this one, I'm going to put on some ankle weights. However, if you're just starting, start without any weights, and you can work your way up as you get stronger. I've worked myself up to a 5-pound ankle weight. I've been doing this for a pretty long time, at least a year. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. And we are going to be emphasizing the VMO aspect of the quadriceps over here, because theoretically it tends to be weaker in people with patellofemoral pain. I also have one set for the whole quadriceps, but we'll do more on this part of the quadricep. For this exercise, you'll need to lie down flat on your back, like so. And this knee is bent. If you want to be extra careful and you don't want to bend your knee at all, for some people, bending their knee is a stress. You could put this leg up on a little stool as an alternative. It's kind of my own adaptation. And you could do your leg raises like that. I'll first demonstrate it the typical way, and then also with the bench or the stool. Okay, so lie down flat, and first have your foot pointing at 12 o'clock, but then turn it to a 10 o'clock position, out like that, to emphasize your VMO muscle. You're going to lift your leg straight up, but not past the point of the bent knee. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, relax the muscle. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, relax the muscle. Do that all the way up to 12. So let's say I've gotten to 12. 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the muscle's not fatigued because you've been doing this for a long time and you want to get even stronger and fatigue the muscle a little, you could also at the end of the 12th number do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. If you're just starting out, I would just start with 10 or 12 repetitions. Then you would do the same thing on this leg. I'll just demonstrate this one with the bench. So I'm going to turn that foot out to 10 o'clock. Lie all the way down. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, relax the muscle. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, relax the muscle. Same thing all the way up to 12. If you get to 12 and you need to work your muscle a little harder because it's really not fatigued or you don't feel any little burn at the end, you can do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. And this leg has been nice and rested. Your kneecap's nice and rested on the stool if you want to do it that way. Then you would go back to the first leg again, but this time you come up on your elbows. Same thing, turn your foot out to 10 o'clock. And this time we're going to do the moves a little bit faster. Up, down, up, down, all the way to 12. So let's say I've gotten to 12, 12, down, then sit most of the way up. Turn your foot to 12 o'clock, straight up and down. This will be for your whole quadricep. And do 12, 15, 20, or even 25 of the following, whatever you can do as you're working your way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Down. And then the same thing on the other leg. For this part of it, you could use the stool while you're on your elbows if you want. Turn your foot out to 10 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 12. Let's say I got to 12. Then sit most of the way up. Straighten your foot out to the 12 o'clock position and do the repetitions up and down. As many as you can do, 10. Maybe if you're starting, work up to 12, 15, 20, and even up to 25. And that is a good exercise set for your quadriceps. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then the next set will be inner thighs and hamstrings in the next video.